Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your love reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Please excuse my voice. I've actually been trying to rest and clear my throat chakra because when I was sick, I had a really severe sore throat and my throat has been acting up ever since. But I want to do your reading, so we're just going to push through. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. You could be cross-watching because you're dealing with a Taurus. The messages could be for you instead of the Taurus. Please only take the messages that resonate. Excuse me, keep in mind since time is fluid, we could be talking about a past, present, or future connection. So we're going to get an overall energy for your love life or the person on your mind, the connection on your mind and in your heart to see what comes through, what you need to know at this time. The Taurus, please. We have the double card, which is called Master in this deck. Card number 15. The number 15 could be significant for you. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or have Capricorn placements. Typically by itself, the devil energy talks about a toxic situation or a toxic connection or toxic attachments to someone or to something. It could be an addiction. It could be an obsession. It could be a lot of lust or something of that nature. So we'll get more information. It could simply just be that you're dealing with a Capricorn placement or being influenced by Capricorn energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the third eye chakra, which is associated with wisdom, detachment. So that could be what's coming through that you need to detach from a situation or connection. Discernment, imagination, intuition, knowledge, and trusting in a higher source. So you could be guided to just allow the divine to do what it needs to do when it comes to your love life or your love situation. You could be obsessing about someone or addicted to someone's energy. It probably is codependent with the double card coming out. And you could be guided at this time to detach. I'm going to use the Twin Flame Journey Oracle cards to give 2 clarifiers for your energy. For Taurus, please. And I plan to do Capricorn energy readings next. So if you're dealing with a Capricorn, you might want to check that out next. For Taurus, please. Okay. We have 2 seasons that came out, winter and fall. So on the side of the world that I'm on, fall comes first and then winter. We're actually in summer right now. Fall is next and then winter. So something significant could be happening within a connection in this time frame for you guys. In the fall time, September, October, November, or in the winter time, December, January, February. But we have union here at the bottom of the deck, so could you be coming into union? I feel like if you're dealing with a Capricorn specifically, right, we're not talking about the fact that this person is toxic, although that could be the case for you. We're just seeing that their energy is coming through very strongly and that possibly there's a union here. But for some of you, this could be a union with someone who is toxic. And they're probably a little cold and detached. They make you wonder a lot and they leave you guessing quite a bit. But I see some type of reconnection happening within the next several months. 6 months probably. Within 6 months. So let's see what else we need to know for your connection. For Taurus, please. Oh wow, we have a twin flame union approaching. We have caught up in the emotions, stepping out of my comfort zone. Soul mirroring, exposing and revealing all. Lamppost, abandonment and neglect. Planning for the future. Travel is good for the soul. I feel that someone plans to come toward you, be with you, reconnect with you, or connect with you in the next 6 months. For some of you, yes, this is a soulmate energy. We have twin flame cards right here. Twin flame union approaching and soul mirroring, exposing and revealing all. I feel like you're dealing with someone who's very emotional. Maybe they're very hot and cold when it comes to their emotions, and that's something that they need to work on or detach from. Where's the deck that I want to use? Oh, it's not over here. So we're gonna have to use a different deck for your reading. Let me just shuffle this because I was not planning on using this deck, but I really don't feel like it now. For Taurus. So I feel that someone's experiencing a lot of emotion. Maybe this is someone who kind of like put their heart in a cage. They kind of turned cold or like kind of turned up their nose at love, possibly due to something that has happened in the past. It's more comfortable for this person to not allow love in or not allow their emotions to show, but their emotions are kind of overwhelming them the more they hold back on them. And I feel that you could be feeling the intensity of their energy simply because you're one soul split into two people. So when they go through overwhelming emotions, you experience it. You probably don't even know why you're experiencing it, because this is probably someone you're in separation from with this lamppost card. Abandonment and neglect. Maybe you feel abandoned by them or they feel abandoned by you. Maybe both of you feel this way, again with the soul mirroring card. But I definitely feel that one of you is planning for a future, but more so like a solo journey. Maybe you're traveling with friends or traveling for work or something like that, traveling for fun. And the other person is kind of like planning, excuse me, planning to travel toward you. All right. For Taurus, what does Taurus need to know? Please clarify the twin flame union approaching. So we have a new opportunity here. I can tell from the Ace of Wands, it's a very spiritual connection. It's also a very physical connection, or will be. I see a lot of, intimacy in this energy. With the double energy coming through and the Ace of Wands, it's kind of like maybe that's what you thought it was, just sexually based for a very long time. Maybe that was a cycle that you two were stuck in. It's being very sexual, but someone's having like a deeper revelation when it comes to this connection, wanting union. I feel that they were heartbroken in the past, or maybe they broke your heart, you broke their heart. I don't know, but somebody experienced heartbreak in the past. They were caught up in a lot of drama, a lot of fighting. They had a lot of ego here, probably still do. So that's probably why this connection is still in separation. What was I going to say? Oh, when they got their heart broken, whoever this is, they kind of put their heart in a cage like you see on this image. And they were like, I'm not letting nobody get close to me again. I'm not doing that. So when they connected with you, they kind of kept this very surface level or superficial to avoid heartbreak, to win at the end of the day, but really they lost. That's what the Five of Swords talks about. It talks about winning, but at what cost? At the cost of being alone, at the cost of feeling abandoned, neglected, but really you kind of ran these people off. You kind of instead of trying to come to a agreement or a compromise or a solution or work through things, you kind of wanted to be head honcho and ran off these people, or detached or disconnected from these people, and put yourself in to me, isolation is not a bad thing, but this feels like toxic isolation. Like You want to protect yourself so much to the point of, I'm just not going to let anybody in. And it's hard to have true, authentic experiences and experiences that you are meant to have because you're so closed off when it comes to love or romance. So that's how someone here, whoever is in this double energy, is feeling. What's this caught up in the emotions? 7 of Wands. So that's talking more about like really trying to defend yourself, protect yourself, keep yourself at a distance. It's a comfort zone. See, this is upside down in this deck, the Hierophant, which talks like just it's simply being upside down is telling me that whoever this is, whose energy is coming through, like they're not interested in commitment. I'm hearing that song, Worst Luck by Black. And in that song, he says something like, why you want to love me so bad? Haven't you heard about my miserable past? And that's how this person feels. It's kind of like a woe is me energy, which is, you know, not fun. But someone really wants to protect their heart is what I'm getting. But they're getting emotional. Maybe they feel you disconnecting or see you moving on or see that you're not chasing them, which usually in a twin flame situation, there's a runner, which would be this person from what I'm picking up, and there's a chaser. But sometimes, most of the time, I guess the goal is for the chaser to stop chasing, and maybe that's the cycle that you guys are in now. The chaser stopped chasing, and now the runner is feeling it. I mean, just over and over again, I'm saying this person is so closed off when it comes to love. But they're at this state where they know they have to make a decision to come out of their comfort zone. Like, they don't want to face their emotions. But this card says that they're caught up in them. Maybe they're acting or reacting off of emotion. I'm also seeing that someone could be angry. And they could be, like, lashing out of anger. But they're not really expressing what they're really angry about, which is their own kind of self-sabotage. But they could be taking their anger out on others around them, or even you. Stepping out of my comfort zone. We see something explosive about to happen. I see someone like really breaking down, honestly, like breaking down in tears. I do still see that there's hope for this relationship, so nothing really bad has happened. I'm going to give my disclaimer here, of course. If it was toxic or abusive in the sense, because we do have the double card here, I see fighting. I've seen fighting come through in this reading. So if your relationship ever got physical, big sign that that's not the one. And that's my opinion. I know a lot of people don't listen for advice or whatever the case may be, but I feel very strongly about that. If the person became abusive to you, where they physically put their hands on you or you physically put your hands on them, and really emotional, mental, spiritual, any type of abuse is, I feel, is unacceptable, and you can do better. You absolutely can. But I'm not really feeling that a lot. I just, maybe a little bit for someone or for a couple of people, but mostly I feel like this person's about to break down crying because they can't hold back their emotions any longer. It's also a very strong belief of mine, because I'm being told to say this, that your twin flame is not going to hit you. Okay? That's not your twin. No matter how unawakened the other half of your soul is, if that's your twin, because right, the concept of twin flame energy is that it's the same soul split into two different bodies here on earth. But your soul is not going to want to, those are very evolved souls. Your soul is not going to want to, in any state of being unawakened, physically harm you or harm you in any way. Even if it is your twin and they physically abuse you, that's not the one that you're meant to spend your lifetime with. Anyway, moving forward, hidden emotions, hidden things. We have Pisces energy here. We also have Scorpio energy, right? So Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpios coming through. Hidden feelings, hidden emotions. I feel like someone's going to surprise you with this expression. I feel that they hid it so well for so long, but it's fated to come out at this time. You could be dealing with a fixed sign. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio, or an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Fated events had to happen. I feel like this was a very slow-moving process. This offer that this person's coming in with, they have really dealt with their own divine judgment and justice and situation. They really had to kind of go through a rebirth. And so during that process, they've been evaluating this connection specifically. What went wrong, where it went wrong, and all that stuff. And I feel like a change is coming in. Now, you know your situation, right? You would know if your relationship has been extremely toxic, your person has been extremely closed off, extremely mean, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually abusive to you. And no one's ever going to encourage you to take this person back. Abandon them, okay? Run. But if that is not your story, if your story is just that you're dealing with someone that experienced a lot of pain and heartbreak in their past, it could be from whatever, a past relationship, before that, maybe they were physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually abused before you, or at some point in their lives, and those are unhealed wounds and trauma. And in order to kind of protect those wounds and trauma from being picked at or even noticed, this person's very defensive and very closed off. I feel like this person, because it's so emotional and like a lot of tears, and I'm talking like snot bubbles, and it's shocking. I don't think that it'll make you uncomfortable. It'll make you understand, though. It'll unlock something for you, because this is going to be a true expression of emotion, and it's exposing and revealing all. It's going to just be coming out here. And it gives you an understanding of why this person behaved the way that they did. Why they were not open to loving or being in a commitment or whatever the case may be in the past. Destined change, fated change coming in, because this person has been judged, I almost feel like, by the divine, or maybe they've been like heavily judging themselves. But let's get messages from this person to Taurus, please. What are the messages? Could be dealing with a Leo. I'm mad at myself. Yeah, so a lot of their anger is turned towards self. I do strongly feel like this is someone who like sabotages. We'll see each other soon. Here we go again. I can't control my emotions. Very emotional person. I hope I haven't lost you forever. A lot of blue in this reading, so someone could be feeling like blue. Blue is also the color associated with the throat chakra, so someone could be really wanting to say something, to express something. Look, I'm not ready to change yet. So someone could really be resisting the change that the divine is forcing upon them. Look, The Temperance card was underneath that. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I feel like the divine is trying to orchestrate this union with the Two of Cups. But someone's like really resisting it. And so the divine may step in with that Wheel of Fortune and force change upon them. We did see a Tower. So it's like the divine taking it out of this person's hands. I'm waiting on you to give in and hit me up. So they could be waiting to hear from you. Again, it's taking me back to that energy of they're wondering like why you're not chasing anymore, or you know, you've given up. Now, maybe because you've given up, they feel like they had to like make some adjustments in themselves that they didn't want to, but they have to because they don't want to lose you forever. We have I'm not the same anymore. It's just so remarkable how all these cards are blue. Like, something here that could be this person's favorite color, your favorite color. It could be a nickname for someone. We have Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy has been coming through heavily. I think the world of you. I'm aware of how much I hurt you. Let's get one more. Okay, two more. I really missed what we had. I met you in a past life. So for some of you, this isn't necessarily a twin flame connection, but it could be a past life soulmate connection, which is why it is very intense. Those connections are very intense as well, especially when you connect with someone from a past life on a physical, sexual, intimate level, or even an emotionally intimate level. It's very intense. It's like indescribable. I know that things will work out in the end. So this person's keeping the faith that what's meant to be will be. Well, let's get some situation cards to see what's going on in their life and in their energy, in their world, that could be possibly influencing them at this time or the connection. We have TikTok deadline, time running out. So maybe they feel like they're going to lose you. Maybe they feel like they need to rush back in because we have right here, I hope I haven't lost you forever. Silence, non-action. I feel like they're not hearing from you, so they're wondering if you're just over them, over the situation. You could be feeling this way about them too, like they're not speaking. So someone may get other people to like intervene here, reach out to you on their behalf, or like plant seeds in your head about what's going on with them. Or someone could be in need of an intervention here, needing to be rescued from something that they're struggling with, especially if it's like an addiction. Because we did see the Devil card, an addiction of some kind, which can range from sex, drugs, alcohol, food, shopping, and any and everything in between. You know, some people can be addicted to their ego. Like they love the attention and compliments of others. They live for it. And they're not satisfied with, I didn't see that this person had a lot of self-love. It looks like they're searching for something that they have a hard time obtaining. But let's keep going. Oh, someone could be trapped by someone, maybe got someone pregnant or got pregnant by someone. Money involved, heartstrings involved. Somehow they're caught up in a situation and they feel that they need help getting out of it here. They feel stuck, mentally imprisoned, confined. For some of you, this person could be in jail. It also just very much so looks like they got intimate with someone and did not intend to get them pregnant but did, or did not intend to get pregnant during this moment but did. And this information could be coming out within the next within the next few days, weeks, or months for you. 6 months or so. 6 months was the number. Like maybe you could be finding something out at that time frame. For some of you. Closed in, trapped, and frustrated. Someone's angry, like really upset. They feel stuck. Maybe it's not even that. Like maybe this is something that has already happened. You already know that this person has a baby mama, baby daddy, or something like that. But they just feel like that person would cause drama if they were to connect or reconnect with you. They feel like whoever this is that they're stuck in a situation with is going to be a problem for your connection. All right. For Taurus, please. What does Taurus need to know about this connection at this time? Friendship. This friendship is leading to more. So maybe you and this person have a really good friendship. Friends with benefits came through earlier, right? So maybe it's like a friends with benefits type situation. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. Yep. So you're on different pages. Maybe you want different things, or at this moment here and now you are. It says your true love is already part of your life. So for some of you, this is your true love. And you just can't see eye to eye right now. Maybe you're frustrated that they feel stuck, and you're making yourself feel that way. Like you're not really stuck. But I feel that they are. And I have been getting this a lot in the readings lately, where people feel stuck in like situations that they've created for themselves, really. Don't dismiss any red flags here, right? I feel that even if someone is the one, right? When they are ready to be that person for you, maybe you'll be available, maybe you're not, but you should always continue on with your journey. Like, we are souls here in this life having separate journeys. And because your paths intertwine for a little while, doesn't mean that it's forever. Doesn't mean that it should stay intertwined, no matter how intense the connection is, if you are being mistreated. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. So detachment has been coming through very strongly from the beginning. I feel like overall this is a situation that may come together in the future, but it's not happening right now. And the best case scenario is to detach. Don't obsess over it. Don't constantly look for answers. I feel like with the third eye chakra, you receive your answers directly from the divine. Like the divine will communicate with you and knows how to communicate with you in a way that you know that it's the divine. But we have powerful minds, so if we want to dismiss what we are being shown, or if we want to overthink it to the point of where it doesn't mean what it's supposed to mean to you, then we can do that. But look at the bottom of the deck. This relationship deserves a second chance. And I feel like for some of you, for whoever this reading is for, this relationship will get one. Significant changes happening within the next 6 months or so. Okay. Which, again, time is fluid, but that's a very strong message in this reading. So let's close out the reading with a card here for Taurus. Okay. We have two. Bottom of the deck is love language. This person knows how to make you feel loved. Love control issues. And magnetic souls. Magnetic souls is a twin flame energy. Your sacred souls are instantly drawn toward each other. And control issues says, by trying to control the situation, you'll only slow down your answered prayers. Let the divine take the lead. So remember, with that, detach with love to clearly see the truth. Your sixth chakra talks about wisdom, detachment, discernment, imagination, intuition, knowledge, and trusting in a higher source. So let go, let God. All right. So this is your reading, Taurus. I hope it's been helpful for you and insightful in some way. If you're interested in messages from your person for $5.55, it's a card pull, and it'll be messages like this. The information is in the description box. Otherwise, take care.